You're looking at what we call the swing machine. I am Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com, and this is a very unique trading tool. It's a tool to trade stocks, options, futures on whatever interval the trader chooses. Swing machine will identify the trend, long or short. It will grade that trend. It will tell you precisely when to enter, at what time, and on what date. And as you see here, it'll also calculate the purse based on either one futures contract, or if it's a stock, you can plug in the amount of money. Why is it that most traders, so-called traders, retail traders, new people lose money in the stock market, or lose even more money in the futures market? And the reason is they say they aren't, but they are. They are money driven. They trade on greed and they trade on fear. They do not have a discipline to either enter or to exit. They do not understand how important it is to have money management disciplines long before they start entertaining any strategy. You see, if you had entered in a futures contract, the ES 119 months ago, one contract, you'd have 118,000. On the NQ 129 months ago, 193,000. The retail trader will see this, or the new person, and say, oh, wow, how can I do? What's that going to do next for me? But the reality of it is that the likelihood that they would have entered here and would have stayed in here for 119 months or 129 months is somewhere between slim and none, because they have no discipline and they have no experience. And if you have no discipline and you have no experience, then you have no confidence and you have no process, and therefore you would simply trade on greed and fear. And if they were fortunate enough when they put the trade on for it to run up and make $1,000, well, then maybe they would have made $1,000. But equally, it could have run down and maybe they lost $5,000 because they puked out, and only for it to turn around and run. You see, prices don't advance from peak to peak to peak. They advance, they pull back. They advance, they pull back. The retail trader, the novice, is watching their money and trading their money. And that is the kiss of death. Let me show you something. I'm going to change this time frame to a weekly. 19 weeks ago, 26 weeks ago, 13 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago. That's how much money you could have made. Swing machine in the hands of somebody who is not trained or skilled and taught how to use and how to trade and how to manage money. The likelihood that they're going to capture any of this is slim and none. Let's change swing machine down to a daily. 7 days ago, 9 days ago, 8 days ago, 5 days ago. Let's change it down to an hourly. Now we could do 4 hours. We'll just do an hourly. 33 hours ago, 30 hours ago, 34, 98. Let's change it down to a 15-minute. 151 15-minute segments ago, swing machine said to get long. That's how much you would be up if you had taken those trades. And how about 5-minute? And how about 1 minute? What kind of trick is that, Bagger? What kind of a trick is it? How come it's an ATM? The likelihood that you're going to make any money at all without being trained and without being schooled with money management is somewhere between slim and none, because you are motivated by money. I'm not saying you personally, but the novice trader. You will be reacting to greed and to fear, and the markets will control you and they will manipulate you, and you will most likely overtrade. And a lot of times, because traders want to be right, they want to feel good, they want to be right, they want affirmation, they hold on to their losers much too long, and their winners they cut much too short. And they don't understand their interval. They don't understand the need to have a process. They don't understand the need for discipline, and they will most likely lose. The other thing that I also find interesting is, yes, we do have a place where you can come and learn. We think it's very competitively priced. We think it represents tremendous value, tremendous value. It has a price. It's not the cheapest, but from a value standpoint, we think it is. Yet folks will express some concern there. Yet they will spend thousands and thousands and tens of thousands, we know because we speak with them, losing money in the markets. I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. You don't have to call us. You don't have to go to our website. Nope. But if you think you're going to come into these markets day in and day out and turn $1,000 into $3.5 million in 10 months, that's the latest ad that I saw, and then you go right ahead and go for that. The likelihood that you're going to do that is, zero. Absolutely zero. Get an education from somebody who is a trader. And if you want to talk with us, feel free to give me a call at 813-758-8263. And if you do call, I'm going to be respectful of your time, and I would ask you to be respectful of mine. The last person to call was just the other day as the market was crashing. And as I was answering his question, he hung up. Little does he know how close he could have come to getting control back in his life and to learning how to demystify the markets. So if you want an education and you want to learn how to trade mechanically, to give yourself a shot at a 1 minute interval, a 5 minute interval, you got to go baby steps. Baby steps. Need to learn. We can provide you the framework. We can provide you the tools, but you'll need to provide the time, the capital, the effort, the discipline, and the process. We wish you the best. 813-758-8263.